Well, good morning, y'all. I hope you're having a great day. This is Live and Laugh with Linda. If you're new, I'm Linda, and on this channel, we celebrate life in all aspects because we believe that life is a precious gift. If you've watched some of my videos, you might have already heard me say, I'm not a crafty person, I'm not good at crafts, I'm not a DIY person. In fact, if you take a picture off my wall that I have hung, you will find about 5 different nail holes in there. And so it's just not my gifting, I'll put it that way. But I decided recently that I wanted to do better at that, better myself, take on a challenge, so I did. I took on a small little DIY project and some interesting things came out of it. So that's what today's video is going to be about. Check it out, y'all. So here we go, y'all. This little bookcase is the piece that I wanted to paint in my kitchen. I picked it up years ago in a little antique shop. It's just a little black, really cute little cabinet. It's always been that color. It came like that. Somebody had painted this flat black color. But I wanted something to pop in my kitchen. So this was my plan. So first up, what I needed to do was take all the books out and cookbooks out. So I started doing that. And it took me about 3 trips to get them all out of there, because you got to work smart, y'all, when you have some rheumatological problems or back problems. So I'd fill it up with a few, carry it over there, then I'd go again. Y'all, I promised Butch that if he could just set it up for me, that I could handle this project all by myself. So that's what I thought was going to happen anyway. Let's see what happens. Okay, so now I'm ready to get this thing cleaned up. So I just got me a damp rag and I am just dusting and cleaning that up. Goodness, y'all, I can't believe I let it get that bad. All right, y'all, so here's what I'm wanting to go with. I use a lot of little touches of green in my dishes here and there, all different shades of green, and then my walls are that sage green. So I was wanting to do this little cabinet a deeper green so that it'll just pop and bring out all the other green. So I loaded up on my samples here, and I just went, kept on holding them up and trying to decide which one I wanted to use. I love that jade green and everything in there, but I needed to stick with something with more yellow in it because of the walls color. So I just kept looking until I found what I thought I wanted. And there it is. Thought that would be really a nice color. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that this color was called Laurel Wreath. Yep, and that's what I picked. So as you can see, Butch has got this cabinet up on a little table for me, and we've prepared everything so that I won't have to do any bending over too much, or I won't strain myself, and it's just really the way to go. You'll also notice we're inside because it's 1,000,000,000 degrees outside, and this is Florida, so no. Anyway, it worked great. So now I'm ready to do the primer, and I'm just taking my time and sort of enjoying the process. It was going along pretty good, I thought. Well, apparently my technique wasn't all that great, because it wasn't any time, and Butch just stepped up to give me some pointers on how you go about painting. Well, y'all, I told you I wasn't any good at this kind of stuff, so he gave me some good pointers, and I said, oh, okay. Listen, y'all, I did not plan this. I promise you I did not plan this. But before you could snap your fingers, Butch was in there with the paintbrush and he decided he would do it with me and help me out. Well, there you go. So finally, it was time to put the paint on. First coat. So Butch got right on it. And as he was putting it on, I began to notice that it was not coming out very dark. I was certainly hoping it wasn't going to be as light as it was coming out as we painted. But I just kind of kept watching it. I said to myself, well, probably it's just going to dry darker. Let's go with that. But the longer he worked and the drier it became, I began to notice it was not drying darker. In fact, I sort of panicked when I began to notice that the color was near about the same color as Butch's green shirt he had on. That is not good at all. Well, the more nervous I got, the worse it looked. But I made a decision. I wasn't going to make a rash decision. Let's just live with it for about 3 days and see if maybe it grew on me. So that was what I planned to do. I sure didn't want to tell Butch we had to do it over again. Well, after about 3 days, I think I hated it more than I did when we first did it. So I finally had to break down and tell Butch I could not stand this color. But he was sweet about it, and off we went back to the store. That was a close one, y'all. I really do love this color. And I just love the way it's bringing out the little bit of green in all my kitchen area where it sits, that little home piece up there. And then my mother's Francoma dishware. And I just think it's going to be a great addition. It's going to really add a pop to my little kitchen. Crisis averted. Well, that was fun, wasn't it? It almost turned out really scary. But thankfully, Hubs jumped in and gave me a helping hand. Listen, y'all be blessed today. Find something to smile about. And I will see you next time. Bye now.